Two quick questions. The first one, as a teenager in 1973, in there with the Midnight Massacre, I saw members of Congress use the court system in there. Whereas John Kennedy, they exercised profile and courage to get there. So is this resolution, the first question, this resolution is asking us to tell Congress to do their job in there? Because I got 3 daughters. If I don't take care of my daughters, they do what they want to do in there. So we're saying we want to punish the president because the second part of the government didn't do their job?
No, it's not punishing the president. What we're asking, by you sending a resolution down telling Congress that they need to do their own job, you're actually punishing Congress. We're saying we're not going to let you shirk your duties without account. It's not just the president we want to hold accountable. We want to hold Congress accountable. Congress is not accountable to us. Congress is accountable to their corporate lobbyists. Congress is accountable to the folks that pay the bills for their campaigns. They're accountable to their leadership. That's what they're accountable for. So yes, indeed, as ironic and ridiculously pathetic as it is, we are asking you to tell Congress to do its job. We've been doing that to no avail. So we are looking for a mightier power.
And the second part of the question is, most things in Congress die when the Congress ends. So if we start impeachment for Congress right now, and this Congress ends with the election, and what Congress got January 3rd when they come into session, if all bills and stuff die at that particular moment in the impeachment, wouldn't the impeachment procedures all stop right then and there when a new Congress is sworn in?
Yes, they would. But currently the picture in Congress is this. In the Judiciary Committee, there is an impeachment resolution against Vice President Cheney on several issues. There are numerous, I think 22 members of the committee have signed on saying we want to have a hearing. We have a chairman of the Judiciary Committee who, when the Republicans were in power, literally wrote the book on why President Bush should be impeached. When the campaign was happening here, and it looked like the Democrats might win, people were getting nervous. Nancy Pelosi said, "Don't worry." She said 2 very important things. She said, if the Democrats win, impeachment is off the table. That's how bad she wanted to win the election. And the second thing she said is, chairman, seniority is not necessarily going to determine who the next chairman of any given committee is, which was a clear shot at Mr. Conyers saying, Mr. Conyers, if you continue on this impeachment trip of yours, you are not going to get to be chairman. So you would expect a principal politician to say, I'm sorry, Madam Speaker, I'm going to do what's right for the Constitution. Unfortunately, we don't seem to have too many principal politicians, and when we do, they often get outed by their own party. So what we have today is a situation where the chairman of the Judiciary Committee is under increasing pressure from members of his own committee, from members of his own party, and from hundreds of thousands of members of the public to do the right thing and call these hearings. At this point, it's almost a tipping point. If the New Hampshire legislature were to add its voice at this critical juncture of time to Mr. Conyers, the information that he's getting, I think it could be really large. I mean, it doesn't do me any good to call Mr. Conyers, but it does you folks. If you were to call him, it's much.
Representative Merrill?
Thank you for your time. I just have one question, and I think maybe you can help me out. Would it not be more effective for those of you that have been to your congressional people, U.S. representatives, to go to their office as you have, and they denied you the satisfaction or an audience that you wanted? Would it not be more effective to vote against them?
Oh, we are. We're actually
these issues during the next campaign.
We are actually fielding a candidate against our representative for that reason, because we want someone who will be accountable to the Constitution. But again, this isn't just about getting a better person next time around. This is about the current status of our republic. And the current status of our republic is not functioning as constitutionally mandated. So we can accept that. We can say we're willing to live in a way which is no longer underneath the jurisprudence of the Constitution, and we'll just take our chances with who we elect. Or we can say, regardless of who we elect, we're going to make sure that we stick to the Constitution that governs our republic.